Guys, welcome to Ask a Realtor episode 5. Phil, what do we have from today?
Open houses actually sell homes?
Stick around and find out. Here we go. What are we doing?
We're about to go do an open house.
The open houses actually sell homes?
We're selling it. We're selling this one.
Hey guys, welcome to Ask a Realtor episode 5. Phil, we have a fun one today. What are we covering?
We're answering the question, do open houses actually sell homes?
So let's hit our viewers right out the gates, answer it once and for all. Do open houses sell houses? You're the expert, you're the pro, ready, go.
Absolutely. So over the last 14 years, we've done a ton of them, and we've learned a lot of what to do and what not to do for the opens.
And in this situation, I believe we're standing outside of a home that we sold through an open house. You want to tell our viewers about it?
Absolutely. So one of the things with our open house is that we don't want to randomly just put up a couple of signs and hope that people show up. So we do a ton of stuff strategically just to make sure that, you know, it works, but more importantly, we find an actual buyer for the house.
Exactly, and in this situation, we're able to drive a buyer in and sell this a house for a full price offer. But here's why open houses are so crucial for your home sale, is a lot of people might be renting in the neighborhood or driving by or working in the area, and we were able to do this in an evening, and a buyer that had been recently looking in this exact community drove by, saw our open house signs, came in and made a full price offer. Our sellers are happy, our buyer had a home, win-win, right?
Absolutely. And so we get a lot of questions from homeowners. Hey, you know, should I do an open house? Do they work? And we want to explain it to them like this, is they're just another avenue to expose the property. And we're not necessarily just looking for showings either. A lot of times there's insightful feedback from buyers that are either driving by or they're online. So there's a lot to the open house. It's an excellent other avenue to make sure that we expose the house.
Regardless, it's getting people in, getting their feedback and getting showings on your home. But that's really what, you know, you hiring us as your agents, that's what our job is though, is to protect your most critical asset, you know, and your biggest investment. So why not roll up our sleeves, get to work, and if it's gonna work and we have a chance, at least try, right? You can't catch a fish unless you have a pole in the water. But we don't leave anything to chance on this. I know our open houses are a little different. We call them open houses 2.0. Do you want to touch on that a little bit?
Sure. So one of the things that we do with our open houses is the signage is 25 to 50 signs.
25 to 50, not 3. The typical is 3 little balloons and we're going to bake some cookies. 25 signs littered, 50 signs littered all over street corners driving people in.
Absolutely. So not only at the signs, we go online. So there's a lot of social media presence as well as online, meaning that we want to start pre-marketing the open house 7 days before.
See, that's the big thing. You may or may not be aware of this, but 95% of buyers turn online for their home search. You know, they're on their tablets and they're on their smartphones. And so what we do is we strategically advertise our open house on social media to the local zip code, on Zillow.com, and then invite them to that open house 7 days prior. For example, we had a Saturday open house. We had 18 people RSVP for the open house throughout the week. That's not even just the Saturday and the people driving around coming from soccer practice. 18 people RSVP'd, and when they do, we're able to send them map confirmations and links and reminders to come to the Saturday open house.
It's a combination of both worlds. Obviously, there's the online world where we have to expose it, but then there's the offline world of making sure the signage is correct, making sure that it's set up correctly to make sure that we get the most amount of traffic so it's not a waste of anyone's time.
Right, but that's what our job is do everything in our power to get your home sold. And so do open houses sell houses?
Absolutely, you just have to do them.
Guys, you had a real estate question and we had a real estate answer, and this was episode 5 and we had a blast with it. Now, you might have questions for your specific situation about buying or selling a home. We would love and be honored to include your question on upcoming episodes. So in the comments section below, or just send us a direct message, any question, and we will create an upcoming Ask a Realtor episode just for you. Phil, any final thoughts for our viewers before we go?
Open houses work.
Guys, Ask a Realtor, thank you so much for sticking around and stay tuned to episode 6. We'll see you.